Hello, welcome to episode 20 in the Dataland series. Although I suppose I've renamed it, well, now on the server, I've called it Infernium. So Dataland, Infernium, who knows? We'll settle on a name at some point. What am I doing? I've cleared out my little room. Yes, I've done a whole lot of stuff. I have been a busy boy, busier than I should have been, busy enough to make my wife look through the patio windows, because my office is a balcony office, which means it's really hot in the summer. Air conditioning, though. We live in China, so we all have air conditioning. And she scowls at me. She's like, are you on that game again? And my answer is yes, I am. Leave me be, woman. No, that's not my answer. My God, if that was my answer, I'd be told off. Happy wife, happy life. Anyway, so I thought I was going to do some recording. And why is my sword in my offhand? And I thought I'd go outside and I'll start on the top of my hill and it would be beautiful. Oh, it is beautiful now. Oh, that's just typical, isn't it? A minute ago, when I was going to record, I started climbing up the hill. It started pouring down with rain. And I said, I think Starflower was online. Yeah, look at stuff. Oh, and Luna joined as well. I said, we need an item to change the weather. Sponge gem was. I liked it so much. Look, I put it in the notes. Where is it? An item that control the weather, or at least stop the rain. Sponge gem, Starflower. And I like the fact that it's an extra use for the sponge, because you don't really do much with the sponge. Does anyone now? I mean, yeah, you used to drain ocean temples and stuff, but now no one does that because they make guardian farms above the ocean temples. So sponge is pretty useless. So using a sponge, in fact, actually, we might just add in here any, if we could get it to line up, any use for the sponge. It would be that's an item that I don't use. I mean, I always go into the ocean temple and I'm like, nom, 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 I must grab all the sponges. And then I never do anything with them. I never use them. So, any use for the sponge? I think that should be attributed to Starflower as well, actually. Let's just attribute that. There we go. So because the reason I wanted this is because I climbed up the hill and then it was like, oh, God, it starts raining as soon as I go up, just as I'm about to do my intro. Okay, and since we're here, we might as well have a look at my other notes. Compressed carrots, compressed potatoes, compressed deep slate. Yeah, why not? None of those have a 3x3 recipe, so we can compress them all. Anything that doesn't have a 3x3 recipe, and you want me to add it to the data pack as something that can be compressed, just let me know. That's mainly for people who are using the data pack, obviously. In fact, if you're not using the data pack, I'm surprised you're even watching the video. Or, if you don't use the data pack and you just like watching the videos and you think, hang on, this could be compressed as well, then let me know that as well. What else have I done? I don't know if I've mentioned these few. We now have French, the French translation, not the Canadian French or any other type of French. We have the French, thanks to Duick. Went through the entire thing and just translated the whole lot, which was wonderful. So that should be in there now. That should be on the latest download as well for Planet Minecraft. What I try to do is every time I make any change to the data pack, I upload it to Planet Minecraft. You now get the advancement of picking up a witch soul. Woo! Infused redstone now exists. So before we had the teleport gem, and each time we used it, the gem was destroyed. I liked it, but I don't like it because if we're using the properties of gems, did I make it so a teleport gem? Yeah, it needs teleporting and memory. And you get teleporting from an ender pearl and you get memory from a villager soul. And I'm tempted to even make it use magic. No, that would be too much. It doesn't need magic. But now, when you use your gem, it doesn't get destroyed. But what it does is it uses up one piece of infused redstone. So what is speaking? Apparently it's something I don't understand. What is a piece of infused redstone? There we go. If I speak slowly, it will work. Is it a crafting ingredient or is it functional? Probably a crafting ingredient. It's misc. It's misc. It's neither of those, is it, of course. So it is redstone with an infernium dust in the middle. And that'll get you 8 infused redstone. So it's like a weaker version of infernium dust. And then every time you teleport, you'll use one up. And if you don't have one in your inventory, and it doesn't bundle check, and it doesn't check any shulker boxes or anything like that, it literally has to be in your inventory, you'll use one up and you'll teleport. So your gem is kept safe. You can still copy your gem. Or your gem's data, so you could go thousands and thousands of blocks away, find a really cool place, make a gem, come home, copy the gem, give your gem to your friend, and then your friend can use the gem as well. Okay, so I kind of like that. Now, obviously, with anything I'm changing or doing, let me know what you think. I don't think anyone on the server is at a point yet where they're using any of this stuff. But saying that, I mean, I think Duick and Charlie and Dark have set up France. So France exists now on the server, apparently. Mau Mau the mushroom lives in France. That's the last I heard, anyway. I think Duick has also killed the Ender Dragon. I'm sure I saw a picture on the Discord. And the Ender Dragon is gone. There's no Ender Dragon. I'm just switching back here because I realised I've left myself outside in survival on top of a hill. So let me just hide back inside a minute. Because that's probably the safer thing to do. We should be safe here. I haven't actually gone around my entire base yet and made sure there's no way in for anything. Okay, let me go back to where we were. Yeah, so France exists. Duick's killed the Ender Dragon. There's no PvP on the server at the moment because I don't know how many people, I don't know who, I don't know what. But there was a kind of like, someone keeps killing me. The person didn't name names. Cool, you don't have to name names, no point snitching. And so I just disabled PvP because the whole idea of the server is a place to chill out. But that gave me the idea. Let's make an arena. Community project. Build an arena somewhere, and then all I'll do is I'll mark that arena as PvP acceptable, and people can go in and beat the absolute poop out of each other as much as they like. I mean, if you go, oh, I don't like to PvP, then don't go in the arena, you silly person, because then it's your own fault. So that seems to work quite well for that. I had questions, is griefing allowed? Certainly not. That's not nice. If someone takes the time to build something and you don't respect it, then I'm afraid I'm not going to respect you. So, nope, griefing is not allowed. And that same goes for stealing. If someone takes the time to gather stuff, you don't take it. If someone says, yes, you can take it, then I don't know how often I'm going to check. I mean, I can check because we have plugins that will let me check who takes what from where. But the chances are what I'm going to do is run along the lines of, hey, Infernal, I had some stuff in this chest and it's not there anymore. Do you know what happened to it? My first question is probably always going to be, this person took it, because I can see in the logs exactly who took it. Did you allow them to? So my assumption will be, if you allow someone to take something from your chests, don't ask me why it's gone. I'm going to open a fresh can of Coke. Sorry. This is actually my second can of Coke today. Does that sound bad? No. I mean, it is only a 3:30, but I'm getting a little bit rotund, so I'm trying to lose a bit of weight. A little bit, I said. Not lots. Okay, so that's all the stuff out of the way. What have I been doing? While other people have been setting up enchanting tables at spawn, and to be honest, I've not even gone and had a look, but I do have a home set there. Let's go and have a look. Let's turn that off for a start. There's a tree. There's a building arriving. Oh, this is why you play on servers. This is much more exciting. What's this say? Level 30 enchanter this way. That is an interesting build. It's weird. Is it the framework? I like it. Boats. Oh my god. Really? Come on. How many slots are here in here? 9 times that many. 9 times that many? What's that? I don't want to do math. It's too late. 9 times 6. Well, 10 times... They can't... There's that many people have not even joined the server. Why have all the boats gone? Okay, let's be... What can people do with boats? And if you know Wydon, you'll know what they can do with boats. Look. The boats are for people to take. It's not just take all the boats. You only need one boat. You crazy people. Oh, look. There's that. Sorry, I'm looking at just underneath my 42 experience. There's that little green cross. Does anyone know what that green cross is? Is it a person? Why is it a green cross? Why isn't their face or something? Anyway, I'm coming in here. Oh, they've even put flowers down. Oh, I like it. Small delivery. Wow. I'll have a look. Oh. A simple skeleton farm. What? Some bones. And some... There's someone dropped off a compass that leads to a skeleton farm. That's pretty cool. Oh. Oh, I'm admin. Oh, God. I'd forgotten about that. If you're admin or op and you right-click on a block, you teleport through the wall, don't you? With the compass. Yeah, okay, put that back. Why? I'm in survival, for God's sake. Why does that work in survival? It shouldn't do. That's pretty cool. Someone's dropped off a compass that leads to... Do you have to link that to a lodestone to do that? Do they have a lodestone? Oh, I've forgotten how to type. Right, data get entity. Obviously, I'm being cheeky because I can be. That is tracking a lodestone. Someone has got a lodestone and popped it at the skeleton farm and then dropped off a tracker. Okay, so if you come here and you use this compass, there's only one. Use it to find that skeleton farm and then bring the compass back so other people can use it. Wow, this is... Yeah, it's Tracheus. Oh. No, I don't want to edit it. Work in process. Whip. Got some staff. Oh, we can get in and out easily. Look at that. Oh, I always like people to do that. Is this level 30? I think it's level 30. There's a bed, so you can instantly set your spawn. Well, we're going to spawn anyway, so... What's there? And free lapis and free books. Oh, come off it. Look, mobs could jump in. No, it's a mushroom island. We're safe. Well, this is pretty nice. You can come here, you can enchant a book or two. I'll tell you what, if you take advantage of this, grab a book or two, but don't go crazy. And if you do, remember, when you've dug around and got more, come and bring it back. What's upstairs? Okay, this is the work in process. We can go upstairs. Oh, we get a balcony? Will we get a balcony here? No, because we got a bridge coming across the top. I call it a bridge, obviously it's not. Oh, this is nicer than I thought it would be. This is nice. Look at that. We have a house. We have a spawn. We literally have a building at spawn. Now, I could go and find other people's bases, but I haven't asked any permission whether that is acceptable, so I'm not going to do that today. Dark oak. Oh, because you're using dark oak. I see. Well, yeah, just grow it here. That makes sense, doesn't it? Oh, what are they building this? Is this deep slate or tough? This must be tough. We're just going to cheat again. Creative mode. Bang. No, it is deep slate. Okay, make sure we throw that away. Throw that away. I live in deep slate. Maybe I should bring a load of deep slate here. And that's tough, isn't it? That's tough. I should remember just from building the things in my adventure map. I need to get back to that. So if you're interested in the adventure map, don't worry. It's not been forgotten. It's just this server took over my life while setting up and getting ready. I should bring some deep slate and tough. I've got deep slate and tough. I should bring some. I don't have any dark oak. If I break one of those leaves, do you think I'll get a sapling? Do you think anyone will know? Apart from you guys watching. I'm going to break one. Go on, I'm going to break one. I can't reach! Oh, they knew. They knew I was going to come and break one and I can't reach. Oh, come on, just try the corner of that one. Oh, right on the corner. Yes. Nope, that's what I'm breaking. I didn't get one. And now I think about it, you need 4 of them anyway, don't you? No? Okay. No one saw that. No one saw it. Let's go home. So, what have I been up to while people have been getting level 30 enchantment setups and defeating the end dragon? Defeating the end dragon. Which is just ridiculous. I dug, I've made a few holes. Okay, so I've got this one. Remember I said I'm bringing 2 villagers. There they are. Bred them up. And they went down this hole. I'm not going to because it needs a boat. If you don't go down it in a boat, you die. But what is the purple thing on my... Oh, God, it's locator bar. It does my head in. Only because I don't understand it. So the boat goes down here, drops in here. And we take the villagers and we put them in here. And they get scared. They get scared by Spook and Bob. Now, I built a room here which was dark. And I waited for so long for something to spawn and nothing did. And that's because I haven't lit anything up yet. In the end, I actually managed just to grab a zombie from over here somewhere, get him to chase me in here, chase me all the way in, shoved him in a boat, pushed the boat down the hole and then got him to chase me. Was it fun? No. It was exactly like I did on the series earlier when I got chased by a zombie. So I'm not bothered adding it. It's so many things I've already done. So these guys are going to live up here and we'll breed them later because what I want to do is I actually want to do something above ground. Like I said, I want a house. I want a house here. I want to set the villagers free, let them roam around the island. I haven't bought the cows and things inside yet. I need to do that because food is getting short. Next thing I did, I dug this hole and put water at the bottom because it is a lot quicker than going down the staircase. So let's go down here. There we go. And we have farm. And we have trees. Get off. So we got trees and the other stuff. And here we have, this is spruce. So you can climb down the ladder and spawn a tree. And then you can climb up the ladder through the ceiling and drop down on top. Dig, 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 dig. And up and dig, 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 dig. It's such a quick, easy way of getting spruce. I always make one of these rooms. It takes a long time to make it. And while I was making it, there was a couple of blocks here. So those blocks don't look right. I'm going to break them. And a zombie came out. And I slapped him a couple of times with my sword. And then I suddenly remembered, luckily, before I killed him, hello, it was this zombie. It took me ages to get him in there. I mean, he comes from a zombie farm, so he wasn't very hard to get, this one. But it took me a while to get him in there and give him a sword. And then I broke through the wall and released him. And I was like, oh my god, there's a zombie with a sword. I've got to kill him as quick as I can. I didn't kill him. I wonder if we data get him, how much life he's got left. Where is your life? Do you regenerate over time, or... I don't see your life. You've probably already spotted it. I don't see it yet. That's because my eyes are rubbish. Health. 1.1. Oh my god. I mean, I went at him. I slapped him quite a few times. My god, I could have one more touch, even with a fist, and he's dead. Okay, how do you heal a zombie? I mean, I'm never going to punch him again, but it makes me feel a bit scared that he's on so low health. Anyway, what we did is we brought some of the villagers down here as well. We set them up in this place, and we gave them a load of bread from the farm. I haven't done anything else with them. I think my priority... What am I missing? Why haven't I done... Oh, I don't have any mushrooms. That's it. I don't have any mushrooms yet. For some reason, I did not consider bringing mushrooms with me. And I don't have an end portal. No, I don't have a nether portal. Probably the easiest place to get mushrooms. And I haven't really been exploring much. Well, this is my main room. So... we're going to get the villagers. They're going to go blah, 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 blah. They're going to go up there. And at the moment, the only place that leads to is here. And we'll drop 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4 down. They'll probably be farmers, like we normally do. They'll trade pumpkins, because we've got a pumpkin farm. I'll show you that in a minute. That's easy to make. And then we'll have some clerics, because they do something. They do experience balls, and they trade zombie flesh, and another couple of things I wanted. Then we have a few more spaces here, and we have a space there, and we have a space there, and I've done 1 more space, and I think that's enough. Okay, so that's 32 villagers I could have. Now, if I wanted every enchantment, that's not enough, but I don't care. I don't want every enchantment. I just want to make sure if I die, I can get diamond tools, and I can get mending, unbreaking. You know, the important things. This is just hollowed out, so I know the space I have to use. This is my bed. This is junk temporary chests that I moved down from upstairs. These will be proper chests. We'll put things in. As will these. All be proper chests. We put things in. This is a little zombie farm. And this is why... Yum, yum, yum. This is why I have 42 experience. You still more of you? How did you survive so long? But his boots must have had an enchantment. So this drop... Let me show you with free cam. So the centre of my area is a spawner, zombie spawner. And they all go in. It's not very good. They get stuck down here for quite a while. But they all go up. And they go up. And they go. And then they come back down. And they're usually left with about 1 hit. If you do it with a fist, it's sometimes 2. Yeah. But... I've got all the experience I need from this. Yum, 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 yum. And if you just want their drops, you can open the door, and it just drops an extra couple of blocks, and they die. Although sometimes they don't. And you can imagine Chicken Jockey, he wouldn't die. They just sit in the hole. Okay, I'll just let them despawn. In fact, actually, I haven't done anything with that chest. It needs to feed back up and, you know, probably drop down here or something. At the moment, I think it's just out the back. Yeah, it's in the corridor. It's literally in the corridor. That's not good. Okay, What have we got in here? Anything good? Golden gong, bit of iron nuggets? No, a load of rubbish. Oh, what would? Oh, okay. I'm not going to say no to that though. I picked up an Aqua Infinity helmet, which is cool because later on we will be able to use, if we pop over the Soul's Notes, we can use the Disenchanter, which only involves enchanting, which requires the Witch. Oh god. We need a witch. We need a witch to get that. Now, here's a question. Do we make it easier to get witches? Because we can get a husk soul. Now, the reason we can get a husk soul is purely because that is our sand duping. Okay, so we get husk soul. When I say husk soul, sorry, I mean we can get a husk egg. So we can actually get the spawn egg, which we could use on a vanilla spawner and turn that spawner into a husk spawner. The reason we have that is for sand duping. Should we be able to get other eggs? Because I would love to be able to get a witch egg. I'll tell you what. I have built my storage room workshop around a spawner. I know we're going to get the phasing item, so maybe I can make this tinted glass phase through and reach across and change the spawner to whatever I need at the time. And if I can't do that, because everyone says, no, at least we have the husk egg and I can get unlimited sand. This is why my base is built here. Well, this is why my storage room is built here. My base is built here is because I like the island. Have we got anything else? So we've done, this is where I am, this is my storage, temporary, this is where other storage can go. We're going to dig off in that direction. Oh no, dear, okay. There's this. Let me get through the doorway. There's this over here. I really need to actually put a gateway in here because this is just open. A cave. Now, I did this last time. Cave, and I always want to make some sort of fantastic underground cave. Hello, you right? You guarding the cave for me? Oh, you're a bit injured. Have you been fighting? You are, aren't you? We'll talk about the cave while we get you some health. I've always wanted and never done it. Never done it on any single player or and skeleton spawner. Never done it on any single player, multiplayer, anything. It's always a plan. Oh, look, here's a lovely cavern. I'd like to turn this into something nice. Because I live underground. I always do. I always end up living underground. And I thought it would be great to have a really nice underground cavern that other people might actually want to visit. I'm going to try my best. You needed healing. Why did you need healing? Did you spawn in a wall? Did you spawn in a wall? Why are your eyes red? Your eyes should be nice and, like, any colour but red, really. I was going to say it should be nice and blue, or nice and brown, or nice and green, or any colour but red. Why are you so angry? Let's go and heal the other guy. Yeah, I never get round to doing it. Oh, no, I do that every time. I've done that every time, don't I? Every time. Burgers. Oh, Duik wants a mega burger. He's eaten all the burgers already. Oh my god. I've dug holes. Everyone else has literally completed the game. But I don't know anyone yet who's said, or I've not seen anyone who's got any of the enchantments for getting some of the items from the game. Yeah. Now, take in mind, when I do testing, I have to give and take recipes from myself, so my advancements are messed up, royally messed up. I have not seen anyone get any of these advancements yet. I've not even seen anyone get the first step advancement yet. Which is odd, because Duick's been to the end. And I think you could get that. Oh no, you get the recipe. No, surely if you've been to the end, you could get one of them. I've seen a few people get Afterlife, mainly from creepers. Which actually makes sense, actually, yeah. Because that's a Husk's desert. Creepers are everywhere. No one's killed the villager because no one wants to. Yeah, don't blame them. So there's a lot of stuff in the data pack I've not seen people do. When it comes to actually the vanilla game, damn, they've completed it. And now I've come to heal you. That's what I was doing. Oh, look at you. Come here, come here. Yum, 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 yum. 2 times I had to heal you. And you don't give a shit, do you? You don't even look like you're happy about it. I know you are. I know you are. And I also know what a good job you're doing. This is because my villagers are they behind this wall here? Looks like it, doesn't it? Look at the mini-map. Yeah, look at them. They're... Oh, okay. If I go in... Oh, and I feel a bit guilty. Do I feel guilty? I don't know. I'll tell myself I feel guilty. If I run in here... Num, 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 num. Oh. Do you iron golems care if you attack other iron golems? Is it just you? Isn't it? Oh, he's too close, isn't he? Go away. Away with you. Oh, you can't push these things, can you? Go away. Go on, go on. So if he moves far away, we can spot... Well, to be honest, this is kind of pointless. Because I do have an iron farm. So let's go and... I was going to say, let's go somewhere safe. I haven't checked every single place yet for safety, so I'm always on edge, which is, strangely enough, very, very unlike me. Let's find a random wall, and I think, actually, what we'll do is we'll just grab a block. I know you've got blocks in. We'll grab granite, and we'll just stand in one of the villager. Let's call them homes. There we go. We're just standing here, and we'll do a fly round. Right, no one can get me. I'm safe. Cats. No, I've got cats. I've got you. Don't get so excited by cats. So you can see here we've got the villagers. They come in. They go in here. They go bish bish bosh. And then I decide, do I want them to be bish bish boshed again? In which case they go round the track. Bish bish bosh the second time. Or they go up into their forever home. So that's that. This is our villagers. Me. And villagers. This is our spawn. And we have to be within 16 blocks for this to work. So obviously we could put something in there that doesn't... I mean, if we put a Vex Soul in there, well, it's going to be ridiculous. Because it's not going to work. They will not... This setup wouldn't work for them, and I don't think this would work for spiders and other stuff. But we have started on the spiders, if I could remember in what on earth direction they live in. What were we looking for? We were looking at... do you know what? I've completely lost my train of thought. I've only been away 5 minutes. Don't take long. Run out the door, go somewhere else, someone says something to you, and suddenly you don't remember anything. Oh, look at them go. Oh, okay. I think we were looking around at what we were going to do. Oh, no, what we had done. I think. Well, that's where I'm going to go now. So we got the iron farm. We talked about that. They're dropping down. Pumpkin farm, though. Pumpkin farm. It's standard design I usually make. Although I think I improved the actual switch mechanism. I do actually have to come up here and switch it off, to be honest. which is a bit awful, but it ties in to yes, it ties into the iron farm. So hoppers can run across here. I have enough iron. I was waiting to do the hoppers before I had an iron farm. Now, I do know I now have an iron farm, but I needed wood. Then I ran out of wood, so I made the wood farm, and then I made the other wood farm, and then I got excited, and then I made other things, because I wanted to breed the villagers. And so then I had to make the farms to breed the villagers, and to breed them, I had to, to actually change them and cure them, I needed to do, and I got stuck at mushrooms. Back to mushrooms again. I think everything comes back to mushrooms. I need mushrooms. Oh, look at you. That's not something I expected. We have... I like the fact you're all popping up far quicker than I thought you would. I don't like the fact we have an entity who's not moving. It's only a chicken, and it's not going to happen often, and as soon as I leave the area, it's going to despawn. To be fair, once I set up the generic mob farm, then we're going to get that anyway. We're going to get that with spiders, so let's ignore that. Do I feel a bit cheaty? No, it's time saving. If I had to do this without having a look around to see what we find, it would take forever. So I need a generic mob farm. Do I want it to work when I'm down here? Because, there's the question. And now if I'm around here, I'm mainly going to be on this side, I think, around this area, this corner. And within 16 blocks of that, which will keep that working. They normally once you've lit up everything, they normally overproduce, and they produce more than you ever need. And we know that because we can see from my chests I had before. That's not my chest. Can I look at a chest in survival? In spectator? In whatever mode I'm in. I bet I can't. No, I can't. Because I'm in Magic Eye mode. So I know I've already got like 27 stacks of compressed gunpowder. And that's just from a generic mob farm. That might be my next build. I might have to build that next. But I also know that the Ender Dragon has been killed, so I wouldn't mind getting some more shulker boxes. Let's go back into our eyes. I'm sure I brought some with me. Like 2, maybe? I'll bring like 2 with me. Where would you be? Look at that. I mean, I brought all that rotten flesh with me. There's so many things I should have bought that I didn't consider because I've already got bucket loads of rotten flesh coming in. I'm sure I bought some shulker boxes. Where am I? These are all blocks up top. Hey, welcome to the I Open Chests and Search. Apparently, I did not bring any shulker boxes with me. I thought I did. I really put it on my list. Oh well. It doesn't really matter. Actually, I don't know how to get to the end. I don't know how Dewitt got to the end. I could use sneaky, cheeky, and easy. I could use the anti-greasing plugin to find where he has been placing blocks. That seems a bit wrong. No, that's too cheaty. I can't do that. No, and it's not in the spirit, is it? If I want to use however he got to shush. If I want to use however he got to the end, I should just ask. Otherwise, what's the point of playing with other people? Go away. Yeah, I should just ask. I should say, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing up there? That is typical, isn't it? That is. When it comes to coding, Minecraft, I would normally say, is pretty annoying. But when it comes to coding cats, they got it right. They sit on chests and you can't open them. God, that's so frustrating. But that is exactly what a cat would do. And you look around and there's a cat just sitting in the top corner on a ladder of your house. That is exactly what a cat would do. What are you doing up there? And why are you not running away? More interestingly enough, you're not my cat, are you? Can I make you sit? Are you my cat? Not my cat. What are you doing? Do I feel bad? Wait. I freed you. That's what I was doing. There we go. See? I was being nice. I freed you. Right, what have we got? Let's dump off some of this crap. Huh? Loot. Now, what are you going to go for this name? I'm going to replace the 4 with an A. That makes me want to say lunar. But then the ash from Greek is an AE. So it's more of an E sound. Loony moon? Loony moon. Kind of like that name. What did we get? Projectile protection 4 and unbreaking 3. Oh, we're keeping you. Unbreaking 2, keep you. Most of this is rubbish, I think. But look at the stuff we're getting. Later on, when we get the disenchanting book, this one, that is great. So if I don't get Prot 4 and unbreaking, I can take both of them from there. What do I need for a disenchanting book? What do I need? This is kind of cheating, isn't it? When you actually look at the code for the data pack. What do I need for a disenchanting book? So it'd be a recipe, and it would be a data pack item, and it would be a functional item. Okay, disenchanter. Literally, is that all I need? So structure block would be Infernium dust and a book. Oh, I think that needs to change. Because if you're going to do something with enchanting, that needs to involve the witch. Surely. That's going on my list of to do. Disenchanting book needs a witch soul. Come on, it's definitely magic. Notes on souls. Disenchanter, enchanting. From a witch. Yeah. I've already added it there. I haven't changed the recipe. Okay, no, that needs to change. Yeah. I'll get on that at some point. But I'm not wasting my time digging stupid amounts of holes for no reason. Apart from the fact it's new Minecraft world. Okay, so compressed characters can maybe, yeah, those are all quick, and that's just file copying, changing a couple of names. Disenchanting book needs a witch soul. That is literally just changing the recipe because the witch soul has already been made. I think, yeah, we've added the witch soul, and we have the full French translation. Don't know if I mentioned that. Thanks to Dick. Okay, let's go back. I think I'm done. I think I'm done with everything that I'm done. Showing you everything I've done. I've spent far too much time, to be honest. More time than I don't know. I've had many a scowl from my wife. And we've definitely been hitting the old tutorials. Because there's days where I need to record a tutorial. I need to come up with something. Or I don't think I would have come up with a tutorial today if Galsergi hadn't given me such a fantastic, better version of the item vacuum. Yeah, I think we've explored everything. We've done the iron farm. We've done the old crappy pumpkin farm. At some point, I'm going to come along here, go along here, and next to it, I will add a sugarcane farm. It will be a crap one. It won't be efficient. It won't be good, but it will just generate sugarcane forever. So it doesn't need to be fantastic. Look, I need you. Do they try to stay near to the villagers? Is that the thing, is it? Was I just lucky that this one wandered far enough away? I can make my own, can't I? I just use iron blocks and make my own. Okay, so next on the list. Mushrooms. I need mushrooms. Without mushrooms, I cannot give these guys weakness, and without being able to give them weakness, I cannot cure them. We have the farm running over. Oh, there's lightning outside. We have the farm running in here, which will get us apples. This will be expanded to, let's say, 1, 2, and then let's probably match this. So we'll expand that across. This one, the spruce farm is for wood. It's so easy, quick for generic wood. You're going to be for apples and oak, because I like the look of oak. Contrast nicely with spruce. And we'll keep this corridor going down the middle to wherever that needs to go. I think, I know I've already said it, probably numerous times, that we're done. Oh, someone's sleeping. Who knows who? It's much more interesting when other people are playing. Things happen. Things happen that you didn't plan. Much more interesting. Okay, so this is what I've done. Everyone else has completed the game, and I'm and set up full-on enchanting, and I live in a hole. Still. Oh well. Again, just to reiterate, I mean, to be honest, if you're watching the end of this video, I probably don't need to reiterate it, but if you are going to play on the server, and everyone is welcome, except people who are poo faces, basically. Don't steal from people. Don't grief people. Don't kill people when they say, I don't want to fight. I mean, in fact, you can't kill people now. I've turned PvP off, so just be nice. Just chill out and be nice. If someone says, have I got this? If you don't have it, you can say, no, sorry. You don't go and steal it from someone else, because it's rather tedious. I am surprised, looking at the figures, what made me set up the server was there was like 10 people who said, yeah, I'm really interested. I'll play and I'll be a member and I'll pay a little bit of money. I think the cheapest you can do is 99p, so £1. I don't know what that is in dollars, maybe 70 cents or something. No one has paid anything yet. I don't have any more members. Nothing else has changed. The only thing that's changed is I now have people saying, can this be fixed? Can you do this? Can you do this? Will the server work? Is a question. Will the server work? If it's another thing that I now have to spend half an hour on every morning, I can't see how it's going to work. I mean, if server costs get covered by new members, fine. I suppose at least then the server cost is covered. That doesn't cover my time, but it covers the server cost. At the moment, I am paying extra money to run a server, and it's costing me extra time. The time is actually the more important thing. So, what are my thoughts? My thoughts at the moment are, I like it. It's much more interesting to be playing in an environment where there are other people who can change things. Like going to spawn and seeing buildings that people have made. It's fantastic. I like that. But if it's going to be a case of each morning I wake up and there's an hour's worth of stuff to fix, and all those people who said, I'm interested to play and I wouldn't mind, paying £1 a month, £2 a month, they just play for free, then what I've done is I've created myself something very bad. I've created myself a time sink, which costs me money, which are two bad things. So, we'll see how it goes. If you like playing on the server, please consider being a member. I think, as I say, my cheapest YouTube membership is 99p, so that's £1, 1 GBP, so what's that? 70 to 75 cents a month. I mean, it's not much. Well, it's a lot to me. That sounds a bit... it is a lot to me, yeah. It's a sign that you appreciate what I'm doing. Anyway, enough of that. We might talk more about that later. Depends how the server goes. It's early days. We're only a few days in. Anyway, this is where I am with my base. I haven't really explored anyone else's bases yet. I will, and I want to do community builds, and it would be great to do events and things like that. But I haven't asked anyone permission yet. Hey, can I show off your base? Can I come and visit you? I haven't asked anyone, so that's for later. I'm not just going to turn up and say, hey, look at this place. This is theirs. I'm going to show it off to you. I have to ask first. Anyway, you guys take care. I'll see you soon. Look after yourselves. Bye-bye.